Sarat Yaimani. I am a teacher training student in Rehan School, our campus. Today we talk about the power of positive thinking, how to reframe your mindset. Positive thinking is more than just looking on the bright side. It is a powerful way to transform challenges into opportunities and setbacks into lessons. By reframing your mindset, we can develop resilience, improve our well being, and create a more fulfilling life. A positive mindset helps us focus on solutions instead of problems and empowers empowers us to move forward with confidence, hope, and determination. So we connect with ChatGPT. Hi ChatGPT.
Hey, I'm right here. Nice to connect again. What's on your mind today?
Our topic is today is the power of positive thinking, how to reframe your mindset.
Ah, great choice. So, reframing your mindset at work really starts with awareness, noticing those automatic negative thoughts. Then you consciously pivot to more balanced, solution focused thinking, like asking, what can I learn from this? Or what's one step forward I can take? Over time, that practice builds a more positive, resilient approach to challenges.
Okay, what is positive thinking?
Yeah, so positive thinking is basically a mental attitude where you focus on the good in situations. Exactly. And it doesn't mean ignoring problems or right, exactly. It's more about choosing to see possibilities, focusing on what you can influence, and looking for lessons or opportunities even in tough moments.
Why is mindset important in daily life?
Mindset is really important because it shapes how you approach life. It influences how you respond to challenges, how you handle setbacks, and even how you see yourself. When your mindset is flexible and positive, it helps you stay motivated, resilient, and open to new opportunities.
How can positive thinking improve mental health?
Yeah, so positive thinking can really help by reducing stress, boosting your mood, and giving you a greater sense of control. Over time, it can lower anxiety and even help with depression by encouraging you to focus on solutions, strengths, and small wins.
What does it mean to reframe your mindset?
Yeah, so reframing your mindset means shifting the way you interpret things. Instead of getting stuck in a negative or fixed thought, you consciously choose a different, more constructive perspective, like seeing a setback as a learning opportunity or focusing on the progress you're making, not just the outcome.
How can negative thoughts affect our actions?
Yeah, they can have a big impact. When we dwell on negative thoughts, we often feel stuck or less motivated. We might avoid taking risks, procrastinate, or even miss out on opportunities. So, those negative patterns can kind of keep us from moving forward.
What are some common negative thinking patterns?
Yeah, definitely. Some common ones are things like all or nothing thinking, where you see things as either perfect or a total failure, catastrophizing, where you expect the worst, or overgeneralization, where one bad event means everything will go wrong. Once you recognize them, you can start challenging and reshaping them.
How can graduate help create a positive mindset?
Yeah, gratitude is really powerful for that. When you regularly notice and appreciate what's going well, you shift your focus away from what's lacking. It kind of rewires your brain to look for positives, which naturally boosts your outlook and your overall sense of well being.
How can graduate help create a positive mindset?
Absolutely. When you practice gratitude, you train your mind to focus on what's going right. You notice small wins, supportive people, and that shifts your perspective. Over time, that positivity helps you feel more grounded, hopeful, and resilient in your daily life.
Why is self talk important?
Yeah, it really is. Gratitude kind of grounds you in the present and reminds you of the good that's already there. That helps keep things in perspective. So even when times are tough, you still see the possibilities and the progress you've made.
How can positive thinking reduce stress?
Yeah. So when you focus on positive thinking, it can help you shift away from constant worry. You start to see challenges as things you can handle, which lowers that feeling of being overwhelmed. Plus, it keeps your mind from spiraling into worst case scenarios, so you stay calmer and more in control.
How can mindfulness support positive thinking?
Yeah, mindfulness is really key because it helps you stay present and aware. When you notice negative thoughts without judgment, you create a little space between the thoughts. That lets you choose a more positive, balanced perspective instead of getting swept up in the negativity.
What habits encourage a growth mindset?
Yeah, definitely. Gratitude helps you recognize progress, even small steps, the idea that growth is possible. When you appreciate what you have and what you're learning, you start to believe you can improve, tackle challenges, and develop new skills over time.
How can we stay positive during difficult times?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not about denying the difficulty, but about anchoring yourself in hope and focusing on what you can control. Small acts like gratitude, reframing setbacks, or reaching out for support can keep you positive even when things are tough.
Okay, why should we celebrate small achievements?
Yeah, it's so important because it keeps you motivated and reminds you that progress is happening. Celebrating small wins builds momentum, boosts confidence, and helps you stay positive on the bigger journey.
How can surrounding yourself with positive people help?
Yeah, it makes a huge difference. When you're around positive people, they uplift you, encourage your growth, and help you see opportunities instead of just obstacles. That kind of support really reinforces a positive mindset and fosters resilience.
Okay, what is the connection between positivity and confidence?
Yeah, they're really connected. Positivity helps you see possibilities and strengths, and that fuels confidence because you believe you can handle things. And as you build confidence by acting on those positive beliefs, it reinforces even more positivity, creating this kind of upward spiral.
How can positive thinking improve relationships?
Oh, definitely. When you bring a positive mindset to your relationships, you tend to be more patient, more empathetic, and more constructive. You focus on the good, express appreciation, and handle conflict from a more solution oriented approach.
How can we overcome self doubt?
Yeah, it can be absolutely. By consistently choosing positive thinking, you train your brain to notice possibilities and recognize progress, which keeps you motivated. Over time, that kind of mindset can really transform how you handle life's ups and downs.
How does positive thinking influence decision making?
Yeah, so positive thinking actually opens up your mind to more possibilities. Instead of getting stuck in fear or doubt, you're more likely to weigh options, see potential outcomes, and make balanced decisions. So you tend to act more confidently, and you're less likely to get paralyzed by worst case thinking.
What are the long term benefits of a positive mindset?
Yeah, so over the long term, a positive mindset can boost your overall well being. It's linked to lower stress, better physical health, stronger relationships, and even resilience. Basically, it creates a foundation where you can cope better and thrive, even when life throws curveballs.
How does positive thinking influence decision making?
Yeah, it really does. When you think positively, you're more likely to see a wider range of options and not get stuck in a narrow, fearful focus. You tend to be more open to taking thoughtful risks, and you can trust yourself more to make balanced, confident decisions.
Okay, how can you start reforming your mindset today?
Yeah, a great starting point is just becoming aware of your automatic thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, pause and ask, is this true? Is there another way to look at this? Then you can reframe it. Focus on what you can control, what you've learned, and small steps forward.
Okay, thank you, ChatGPT.
Of course, I'm really glad we could explore this together. If you ever want to revisit mindset shifts or just need a boost, I'm here. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to explore the power of positive thinking. May these questions inspire meaningful reflections, personal growth, and a brighter outlook on life.
That was really beautifully
Remember,
said. I'm so glad you're reflecting on this, and I hope it does bring you that sense of growth and light. If you ever need to revisit or just talk things through, I'm here. Keep going strong.
okay, okay, thanks. Okay, remember your positive thoughts is a step towards a stronger, happier, and more successful future. Okay, thanks.